Alright. Good evening, everybody. This is David slash Asher. Joining me is MPX, and we have a special guest slash returner for quite a. It's been a while since he's been on one of the streams. Will slash Kage.
Hello! It has been, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
I think it's been since Lunar 2, if I recall. I think that was the last stream I was on.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
A long time ago. And people may be wondering, what happened with Fates? He's recuperating because I know he was silent near the end of last stream. Well, that was the onset of what he's currently got. So he's recuperating, and we're letting him have the night off.
Yes, well, and we wish him the best in his recovery as quickly as possible.
In this case, we want him to recuperate, and I almost outright told him, like, no, rest, stay, do not join.
Don't you dare.
Alright, so...
Where were we?
We were at Precinct 17, I believe?
Ah, yes, there was some strange going-ons in Precinct 17, I recall.
Yes.
So let's go. Oh, wrong game type. Sorry.
I mean, some people... Oh, hey, more ammo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, we are dealing with a common trope here with she's a cop, but my goodness, she also just likes to take things right after she speaks to someone, especially if they're dead.
Well, isn't that just cop things?
Oh, God.
I mean, technically, that's also another definition for a cop.
Ooh, ooh.
I mean, copping something.
Copping something? Yeah, I guess that is a term, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we all know the phrase that usually pops to mind with that term, but... Are you okay?
Rather...
Where's the captain? He went to look for Ben. No, hold on, please.
Okay. Don't forget to check him again. He'll have ammo on him.
Checking it again. He is dead.
Aww.
Well, that's a problem.
See, that was his problem. The reason why he didn't survive is because he didn't have ammo on him.
He wasn't a named character.
Yeah. I mean, look, Warner was there. He gave you ammo.
Yeah, and he's gonna live, but Warner is...
He's gonna be fine.
And... Oh, hey, look, we took a clip off of this guy. And he is dead.
He is dead, so we take his 6 bullets and we move on.
Oh my god. This game, if it ever gets remade, they're going to be removing so much weird shenanigans.
And I really do hope they remake this game. I'm thinking more like keep some of the gun physics a little bit, make the guns a little bit more unique though, but give it like a Final Fantasy VII remake type of feel, like over the shoulder type deal. You know, that would be kind of cool. Oh, watch out for the spider now! I see you've gone. Still got only 2 bullets at a time in your turn.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Ammo.
Ammo.
I think you might have something you can use, or like a range or something that I just saw in your inventory.
I have a range and a bullet cap. I also have...
full, so you might as well use some of those then, I suppose.
Move in the Club 1, and... Oh, hey, CM Vest 2. Which...
Are the base stats better?
Let's see here.
'Cause that's all. That's what you always check for.
Oh, the CR Vest has all my, plus bonuses, and it's got the +1 item.
No super tool yet. I would hold on. Well, would you want to hold on to it for now, or?
Yeah, let me see what... Gonna double check. So...
Mhm.
30, 33, 21, whereas this is 27, 24, 29. So...
And you would be missing out on the 1+1 inventory.
+1 inventory, but... I mean, I haven't used any of my bonus points. So I could just make up for that by using 100 points.
Yeah, you told. I think you could. I think that's a sacrifice willing to make if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know some of the strategies in this game are like, oh, just use bonus points to up stats, but I've seen some people just kind of state, like, no, it's better to just use tools to transfer all the bonuses to stuff.
I think there's a certain. I think when you have a weapon that has first attack,
Mm-hmm.
that would probably you won't have to worry too much about your ATB at that point, because you're always going to get that first strike capability. But I
Oh no,
guess it
what the
really just
heck
depends.
is this? We've now got a
Well, that-
wolf man.
Oh, it's a doggo. Oh dear. And a crow. How did that get in here?
I mean, piece of evidence.
Yeah, watch out! That defense down really does hurt if he swipes at you.
Ow.
Oop, yep, he came right for you. Oh, he's trying to grab you. He's trying. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Got him though.
Oh, hey, goodbye, Cure P, and...
Yeah, switch out one of them medicine ones for that offense. Or Cure P would work too. I'm sorry, once you get detox, Cure Ps are not really necessary unless you really, really want to watch what you spend on your PE. But that's up to you. It's player choice.
Also, I should probably put the zoo key away.
Well, yeah, you're heading there now, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, no, we just finished up the zoo.
Yeah, I mean, you're heading to the place where you can store it.
Yeah. Ah! Wait, it's me. Hey, this freaking... Oh, it went too damn fast. Didn't press a button.
Oh no, is that Wayne on the... No, not Wayne.
Torres.
Torres is on the ground. Oh
Hey,
no.
Hey, I guess I screwed up, eh? Why? Why didn't you shoot, man? Haven't used a gun since... Since your daughter was shot? Torres, you can't blame guns for that. I suppose you're right. You took good care of this place now. Torres! No!
No! Yeah. See, that's why a remake is definitely needed. I feel like I really want to feel for Torres, especially when you hear what happened to his daughter and stuff, and you're just like,
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, hey, Eric Foxy! Cool game. Bonkers.
stop!
Yeah!
Yeah, the plot's a little bit off the wall. But hey, it's like I'm actually partial to handguns in the game. It's just because they fire a little bit quicker than rifles. But I guess it's just, again, the way that this game is that you can basically choose what you feel comfortable with and just go with it, and you can do that in this game, which is always nice to have.
Yeah.
Player choice.
This gun, it's Torres' gun. Hasn't used it in ages, but he always kept it in shape. Torres wasn't good at gun tone-ups. He's really good at shot, though, too. But ever since the day his daughter was killed by a gun accidentally going off, he stopped shooting altogether and came to this department to keep guns in check. I know you can handle this gun. Take this. And nail that monster for Torres.
Hell yeah. Do it
And
for Torres.
15 ammo. Store equipment.
Yes, please. Because, yeah, that box up there will always have a medicine refresh every so often. So you want to make sure that you get the space for it. I mean, if you don't want to use any of those items, usable items too, now would be a good time to store them until you get some tools, until you want to use them later. That will definitely help too. Excuse me. Alrighty.
And we don't need the zoo key. I'm not sure if any of... I don't, of...
You don't need that. It's like, it's exactly what it's supposed to be, which is a good luck charm. And some people swear up and down, yeah, it helps you. And then, but if you look at the game code, it literally does nothing, but so you don't need to keep it.
Yeah.
It's a nice gesture, but no. You could put your other cure P in there if you wanted to, too, but...
Well, I'm picking stuff up that I think I stashed in boxes.
Did you store that M19 in there?
Yeah. Another conjurer, the powerhouse of the cell. And apparently 200,000 volts.
Mm-hmm. That'll melt a human being in about a few seconds. That is the running joke for people who love this series, is just that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And you kind of want to get a T-shirt with that on there, you know. It's just just so usable.
Let's see, and I'm guessing first shot are these ones with the little F on them?
No, that just means it's full. It's
Oh.
it's full of bullets, so you might want to unload them if you're going to store them. So
Yeah.
you can have some extra bullets. The first strike is an ability that will be on the actual gun itself. Just putting stuff in inventory management, never fun, but has to be done. Especially in the game like this, when it's like very inventory is so important.
Well, it uses the standard, like, oh, welcome to horror game inventory management, where it's quite literally, it's, oh yeah, no, you have limited inventory, and
You have limited inventory, and here, and oh, here's some monsters. Ah! Because, you know, reasons. Yep. And once you move them aside, you can always come back for them later. Yeah, hold on to that vest, I would.
yeah, because that vest has, I think, auto potion on it?
It does. So when you get a tool, I would go back and maybe fix it up so that you can get that going.
Yeah.
That definitely helps. Now that you do have to be careful with that, because it will.
It will use the most highest
It will, exactly. And revives are used automatically, so it doesn't really matter for those. But you know, just got to be very careful with that.
yeah. Oh no, we have to deal with wolf and bat. Or, oh no, wolf and crows.
Wolf and crows. Oh no! Wolf and crow! Oh no!
Oh boy, one shot a crow.
Yeah. Crows start to get a little bit weaker later on. It's just, but the wolf guy, the doggo's what I'm more, we should be more concerned, because that defense down buff is,
That-
debuff is not fun.
That's annoying as crack.
And here he comes to swipe you, and ouchies. Is that a shot? No, it's a rifle. It's like, I'm like, that's a rifle. For a second, I thought it was a shotgun.
Oh, hey, we have energy shot.
Ew. That's basically your Dr. Octopotopus brah shot. So use only when needed.
the Kamehameha. Got it.
Yes. Except for this one will pretty much drain all of your PE energy, so you'll be standing there going for a little bit before you can move. So make sure you use it appropriately. But it does sting.
Okay, and he did get all of those
Junks.
Actually, I'm gonna grab the.
Where does she keep all that all that junk? She couldn't keep it in her trunk. Where's her trunk? We don't know. There's so many questions. Yeah, use those medicine ones first. Get rid of them so we can have them medicine twos be used when needed.
Mm-hmm. Those were stuck in inventory.
Yeah.
And now I get.
And yeah, I could feel the soul.
You could hear the disc go.
Just go. Don't you use those goddamn items, you. Ooh, you got 2 crows now.
Oh, it was 2 crows last time.
Oh, it was. Oh, I thought it was only 1.
Yeah, first time it was 1.
Oh, damn! That defense down attack is getting hurting a bit. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, hey, he's not. He's doing about roughly half the damage now that he did beforehand.
Well, maybe you're getting used to it.
Ah.
Oh.
Eh.
If it does become a problem, you could haste yourself and then just run around him. Run circles around him.
Oh no. The door. The kennels.
The door. I do believe that this will be a music tempo change, too.
I'm sorry. Ben's
Who
gone.
barfed all over the floor?
Where? I don't know. Shiva went berserk and Ben went after her. What?
Uh-oh.
Here, use this. Ammo.
Oh,
at least Kathy handed it to us.
Yes, right?
I'm okay. Please find Ben.
I would hate to be the janitor of this place.
And more wolf boy. Oh god, wolf boys.
Yeah, more wolf boys now. And these were doggies in the pen, too. That's the unfortunate side. Oh. Definitely don't want them to do that defense down blast if you can help yourself. It's a little bit difficult. Woohoo! I'm just remembering my playthrough because I find it ironic that the same time Asher was made the decision to start streaming this, I was actually playing this myself about a week or so prior. Seems like we all have the Christmas spirit inside of us to play. Let's play a horror game.
The Christmas spirit.
Because of mitochondria.
The mitochondrian.
The mitochondria forced us to play it. It called to us.
I was gonna say the mitochondrian will. It's like,
The will of the mitochondria. Oh, Lord. I would not be surprised. Well, at least our mitochondria doesn't want to rebel and turn us into some strange neo-mitochondrian creature. Instead, it's just forcing us to play video games, which I think is a fair trade. Play this game. I could deal with that.
I have finally actually seen some gameplay of 2, and oh my god, is that a completely different monster.
It is. They decided to be a little bit more towards Resident Evil towards it, and I think it makes it a little bit obey the will of the spleen.
Obey the will of the spleen.
Oh no, the spleen will tell you otherwise.
Oh,
The
God.
liver cells, that's what you need to watch out for. It's the liver cells that will get you.
The kidneys are backstabbers.
Oh. In more ways than one, unfortunately.
Shiva! Stop! Come back here!
I like how they spelled it with 2 E's instead of an I. Because like I'm expecting this dog to all of a sudden just ice breath everybody.
I mean, like, the few times I've started up Parasite Eve, I keep hearing Shiva. It's like, okay, I could see somebody naming their dog Shiva and go, oh no.
What have I done?
The spleen.
Oh, hello.
Dix.
Now here's a little something that some people don't understand, or not understand, that they miss. If you actually went up those stairs prior to going to see Kathy, you'll actually see Nix and another cop standing their ground against spiders up those stairs and tell you to go and find Ben downstairs first.
Ah.
It's most people miss it. Trust me, it's something that
Yeah.
I missed it on my first playthrough, but when I went on my second playthrough, I was like, let me check these stairs because I don't see Nix there, and he's upstairs shooting at freaking spiders, keeping them at bay, and he's just like, go downstairs and check for Ben, blah. We got it up here, and then you come back and you're like, nope, don't got it. Here, take my gun.
Alright, you gotta go after Ben. He went upstairs chasing Shiva. Come on, we need to take care of that wound. I'm alright. Just go after Ben. Ammo, 15. Seriously!
Yeah, it's like, here, take my ammo, bro. Like,
Alright.
I can't go any further. Oh, yeah, here.
Hear it before it's too late.
Yeah, I actually like this version of the theme too because it's the same theme as the precinct, but it's just a little bit more faster tempoed.
Mhm.
It's really nice. And there's the cop that was helping him out.
Yeah. And if you
Hold
went...
on.
I think if you went up here when the precinct wasn't under attack, that door was closed.
It was closed, yeah, and he was guarding it, so it's like authorized personnel only.
Hold on.
Now that door pretty much stays open.
Yeah. Can't make it. Got me pretty good. Take this. Ben's upstairs.
I know it's kind of sad because the cop is dying here,
He is
but it
dead.
would have been great if he said, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this." I would have been like, "I salute you, unnamed cop NPC." Great reference. But no, it's
I
okay.
know, Crow and Spider.
Yes.
Ow.
And it's creepy too because they would be standing in front of the door so you couldn't get past them, and you would just see the spiders slowly crawl their way towards them. And when they get to the corner, they would just like hiss at them, and you could just stare at them for a bit and then you could just see them shooting at them, and they're just like hissing and stuff. It kind of creeps you out. So they actually, I wish they kind of forced you to go see that because that's kind of a like a oh shit moment. This shit's got real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an easily missed little cutscene, which kind of sucks. Oh, don't forget, there's a door right there you can go through.
Oh.
Wait, went to the next screen. That's okay.
Shiva, don't go that way.
Meanwhile, further up the road,
As the dog is actually trying to protect probably Ben.
I think so, and I think that's the sad part.
Shiva.
No spoilers, but it's not going to end well for the dog.
I was kind of heady with, it's like, nothing can happen, nothing can go wrong. The dog's gonna survive this. heavily implying the thing with
Oh,
the dog is going to be the problem.
can you imagine the body horror that you can get away with now since people are more desensitized to it? And you got things like the new Resident Evils and all that.
Yeah, and I
Imagine the
feel
body horror. It excites the shit out of me. If they would only do it, if they would only remake just at least this game, it would be so cool.
well, this is kind of getting into something is that I don't think they can because of certain.
Are you talking about the rights to the actual Parasite Eve novel that they had
Yeah,
access to?
that they got the author's permission to use it, and I think it's expired, and they can't get either the author's permission or the estate's permission because the author has passed. Because like the novelization takes place in the 80s, and this takes place in the 90s, and then there's Third Birthday, which we don't talk about.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's because we have to understand because they did mention it earlier at the end of day 2
Shiva,
that this is based off of a novel
yeah,
that was made, and the incidents in Japan were what happened in the novel, and,
Yeah.
so, which was funny because the author never actually had anything to do with the game, but when he actually saw it and like saw it being played and he saw the plot and everything, he actually was like, "This is a really good spiritual successor to the novel. They did a really good job."
yeah,
So that's high praise.
yeah. It's one of those things of like some people really like some people saw this and it's like it was a really good. Ow.
A really good.
Okay, I got rid of one of these spiders. Ow.
It's like I actually, ever since I started.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
I lost one of my revives. Whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more careful with your health. You don't have that auto potion on yet. Yeah.
Because I think
Saw you
auto.
eat shit there.
Yeah, I think auto potion will probably be. And
It will help you because you don't really like to use items in battle much, do you?
It's one of those like I'm used to item economy stuff,
Ah.
and now it's like no that I really can't. With the way my the action bar is, it's like it doesn't feel safe to use it yet.
Ah.
Oh hey, we got a tool.
Hey! Didn't we need to use a tool for something?
Yeah. Well, in this case, let's.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, I need to get the vest.
Yes, you need to get the vest first. And I think you have it stored downstairs.
Yep.
So you'll have to backtrack a little bit, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's. But I think it will help your survivability.
Yeah.
In the long run here. So, and everyone can still listen out to this cool ass track.
But no, there are some games I'd really wish that they would redo. Parasite Eve, like, even though like this is probably the farthest I ever got,
Mm-hmm.
even though I technically own the game, this is the farthest.
Right.
Uh,
You never actually beat this game, have you?
no.
Oh my goodness.
I think I either get to this point or I get to the hospital.
Mm.
I think there's a hospital.
There is a hospital in this level in this game. That is going to be day 4. So you're almost there. It's I really hope they do work on it. I mean, we kind of were teased that there was probably something that might have come out, but it turned out to be an NFT, which really irritated people.
Oh yeah, no,
But
I heard about that one and it pissed.
Symbiogenesis, I think it was. Yes, I'm just checking it right now. Symbiogenesis, trademark. So hopefully,
There we go.
that
We've
will work out.
auto
I mean, that's-
potion.
If they name it something else, I totally get it, but I hope they still do it. And then you can just, there you go. Now you got auto potion on. You got a little bit stronger weapon, and you can use your BP to make up for the item missing there. Look at that. Bam. There we go. Makes you feel a little bit better.
Much better.
There you go. It's like eating some Wheaties. There you go.
Because, like, I do like the concepts, like, you have basically an attack range. Admittedly, I'm sitting there going, like, these are tiny.
Yeah, if people really want to, I mean, I would definitely recommend it. Getting the novel. I mean, it is a little science heavy because it was written by a biochemist, an actual biochemist.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind reading some of the technical stuff on it, the novel was really good, and it is translated now. It wasn't back then, but it is now. There's also a film you can probably even watch with subtitles, which is a direct, Parasite film is based off of the novel itself, which came out, I think, the same year as the game. So, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And of course, there's manga based on it too. So if you rather consume it through manga, you can do that too. Oh, gee, I wonder what that sparkle is there.
Sparklies.
Sparklies. Look at you just running around. Oh, you done irritated it enough that he gave up and just swang wildly. That's funny. Again, please forgive us. We're on a little bit of a delay, but Asher's having plenty of fun just running around.
And if people go like, why isn't there a side stream? This isn't the new computer. This is the old computer that if I try and side stream this, it will melt.
It will melt. So hopefully once he gets the new computer up and running, we'll be able to side stream it so we can see everything exactly live. That will be soon, hopefully. But until then, we got this.
Yeah.
And you leveled up again and got some more bonus points. Yeah! Yeah!
Yay! Muppet Wiggle.
Muppet Wiggle, exactly. The Kermit wave. So don't forget to pick up the Medicine 3, which is going to be very helpful, but don't forget to go in there.
Oh, boy. And let's use oh, I have a Medicine 1 I can use.
Hey, yeah, use that up. Might as well.
Storage key. That is definitely needed.
Yes, that will help you access the optional boss. And I think, because we are a little vindictive, we definitely want to fight that boss.
Oh boy.
Won't say who it is or what it is, but we will be fighting that thing. And very sadly, when I first played this as a kid, I never realized where that key went to. So I never actually did until I became older. A little sad. I wasn't much of an exploration guy when I was a kid. I was just more of a let me follow this story and see where it goes type of thing. Which is still a great experience. I mean, it is a cinematic RPG. It's not very long, but it is fulfilling enough, I think. It just hits that spot. Because I think my best time so far is 6 hours on a single playthrough. And that's not counting the extra playthroughs you can do after the fact, but the original playthroughs that you can do. So those are fun.
Yeah. And the whole, like, 60... is it 300? Because, like, when I initially tried playing this, I thought it was, like, 100 chunk, but I know I'm wrong.
I know I'm wrong, but I would like to know
How wrong?
how wrong.
Well, I mean, like, I thought it was 100 pieces of junk, but I keep hearing 300.
It's 300. It is 300. But it will turn into one of the game's ultimate guns.
Yeah.
So he will make you the best gun depending on what you want. So pistol, he'll give you a DA50 AE3 AE7, shotguns like an M10B, machine guns a P90. You get a mag rifle. Those are like some of the best stats in the game. So it is worth it, but to be perfectly honest, when you're doing the first run through, it's probably not practical.
And yes, I decided to use those on my newest piece of armor because, well, it makes sense to have them on there.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to pick up the chunks again.
Right. And the best place to really, if you want to farm to do that, is probably be Central Park, because that's where you see the most birds. I mean, you can get junk from other places as well, but Central Park will always have birds that you can fight.
I remember watching somebody play through this, and like, so this is why I'm, like, kind of have an idea of, like, what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, like, I was watching somebody go through the museum,
Mm-hmm.
not the bonus level,
Mm-hmm.
and they were getting, like, junk
Uh-oh.
left and right. Oh no, I didn't say any of those.
So, Shiva, are you okay?
Don't
Man,
hurt
get away
Shiva.
from her. I always think Baker to have a little bit of like a gruff voice.
Yeah.
Let go, Shiva's sick. Baker's just like, stop, don't. Oh, yeah, no, that's Ben. Stop, don't hurt Shiva.
She isn't Shiva. Eve's turned her into a monster. A monster? Close your eyes, Ben.
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
And now for more body horror, everybody.
Oh, this actually made me feel queasy when I was a kid. I bought this game and my mom's like, why is it rated M? I'm like, oh, it just, talks about, I try to throw it off and didn't tell her that it had body horror or partial nudity or anything like that. I was just like, oh, it just talks about how babies are born. And then she's like, oh, okay. I got away with that. I don't know how, but I got away with it. And I remember my brother loved watching me play RPGs back in the day. He's like, how did you get to buy this? I'm like, oh!
You're not touching him.
Believe it or not, this game and another game that I played on the PlayStation 1, Space Griffin VF9, which was made by Atlas.
Oh, yeah.
Those were my first introduction into horror into the PlayStation era. I never got to play Resident Evil until much later. Why is he out? He is out of ammo, and you have over 300 bullets. Where the heck is his ammo box? What the hell, man?
He's not carrying all that much.
The only amounts of bullets are the ones in his gun, and that's
also,
it.
He doesn't have special powers, so he probably had to use more bullets.
That's true. God damn it, I don't have any kind of special powers or anything.
Damn it, I'm
and
out.
I forgot to go and get all the rest of the ammo from everyone else. Damn it.
And now we go defeat Shiva, the Cerberus. It's a three-headed dog.
It's a very sad fate, man. That was the police's best dog, and it got turned into that. So sad. Oh, rats. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Okay, one rat down.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I see two. Oh, there you go. These ain't your normal opera rats, These are New York police precinct rats.
Oh, hey, a tool! Junk?
There you go. I would take the tool.
And swap out all these junks for medicine ones.
I think I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers play this game as well, and he was like, "I don't need this tool," and I was screaming and groaning through my screen.
You
going,
were pissed.
Why? That's a free tool, bro. Why?
Admittedly, I don't have anything to use the tool on right now.
But it's still nice to have the tool.
Yeah. Ah! Please help me. I stepped outside and those things were all over. You'll be safer here. Don't leave this room. Okay. Hey, you're hurt. I think I have just enough supplies to treat you just once.
That's a nice full heal when you're ready to use it.
No. We'll save that for later.
That's a good choice.
Don't think there's anything in here, but
I don't recall, but it's always good to check anyway.
face smashing. Yeah, no.
Clickety clickety, you have to do it in these survivor horror games, folks. These are the old school ways. I think you're good.
I'm not gonna make it. Take the stuff in my locker. What? Locker key.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that was all like, "Hey, it's all mine." Now he's giving it to you.
The playthrough I watched recently did benefit from some wall rubbing. Should we wait until after this, or should we do it right now?
Oh, you can wait. You can wait. You can wait. You don't have to do it now.
Lots of tiny interactable spots that aren't obvious.
That is very true. You definitely want to go up and down, north. That
North?
is where you want to. Yep. You want to go north.
So north is progress, or north is more stuff I can grab?
More stuff you can grab.
Okay.
That's not north.
Oops.
Sorry, again, delay, but yeah, you want to go through those big metal doors right there.
Oh, I did go through those doors when you said no, that's not north. I'm like, wait.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Again, there's a delay. I'm like seeing you go up a different route.
You're the one that got Torres.
Oh yeah, that bastard.
Smack, smack.
It's a blue purple dog.
Oh, woo! Oh no, we're being assaulted by a furry.
Oh, take him out.
Well, let's see how well he likes Energy Shot.
Oh, he probably doesn't like it very well. I can just tell you that from experience.
99. Also,
Oh, hello.
Hello, give me a moment. I am adjusting volumes because I have a new dock since the last time I've been on here.
Oh,
hey, Itrio.
Hello.
careful.
Uh-huh.
Hi,
Oh, you have
okay.
auto. Hello, Atrio.
I need to pull up the stream. Sorry, I just got finished playing Hades for a little bit.
Ah, another good game.
Yeah, I have Michael to thank. Michael and I think a few other people to thank for the recommendation.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely Eddie.
Very
'cause
good.
I know he plays it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
of
of
the
the
Alright.
girl in Champions who joined the evil bad guys, so they make her a cat girl. Also, is this a grenade launcher?
I can see it's an SG-550. I think so, but it still uses regular bullets. Go figure. I would probably. keep
Goodbye,
it.
Medicine 1. I don't need you.
Yes. Don't need medicine 1. Get rid of that sucker.
So let's check out this gun. 2 shots. It has shorter range, not by much, but it's got better attack. I want to see. Okay, it's got better base points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I want to change it. Change things.
You don't have to change. You don't have to right now, I suppose. But you could always.
I could just
range
equip
is
it.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I could just equip it straight up.
Yeah, scoop it straight out and see how it feels. It is a lot more powerful than what you're packing now. And to be honest, I think you have a range item that you can use later if you really are worried about the range. But I don't think you're going to get too much out of 3.
Yeah.
But give it a run. Give it a try.
I'm getting help. Hang on.
I'm
I was
waiting
too late.
for the stream to stop showing me ads.
this
Thank
happen?
you, Ad.
I'll talk to you then in about 5 minutes.
Hey, those ads are paying. Better not skip them, I swear to God.
Hey, I think Twitch is the only place that, like, even if uBlock worked, which it doesn't, because freaking ad blocker doesn't want to block ads. I probably would still like whitelist particular like channel pages to load ads. Because I only ever really watch streamers that I care about, per se. I don't put on any just for like background noise, if that makes sense.
Oh no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And you're very kind.
Either that, or I continually have Bezos pay them $2.50.
True that. You're just having inventory problems, aren't you, Mac?
Kind of. I mean,
Ooh,
like,
see? Use that. Ooh, yeah. Is that armor piece there? That
defense
end jacket?
Yeah, that end jacket has. It's got. I think it's actually got worse stats, except for defense, I believe.
Ah, that is unfortunate.
Because, like, if I take a look at this,
Has anybody?
Hmm?
Oh, asking here.
But yeah, no, it's like, it's got 34 base for defense, but 28 Penergy and 19 crit, whereas the CM vest has, yeah, admittedly, a base 30, but 33 Penergy and 21 crit. So, I think I'll stick with the CM vest.
Makes sense. I get you. I see what you did there.
Penergy.
Energy. But yeah, use that grenade launcher. See how that feels.
Down this hall with the fake plant.
Ah, yes, all according to plan.
Oh, hey, we have a Wolfman and a Spoder.
Well, I would probably take care of that spoder because that spoder will limit your movement.
And he did.
What did I tell you?
I don't think it's a grenade launcher.
Looks like a rifle to me.
Yeah. But then again, rifles are helpful.
They are helpful in this case, and I think this is fine. I mean, you're only losing 3 range, which I think is right now kind of negligible. Wow. Negligible. Thank you.
Nergible.
I know how to speak words, I promise. I can English well. Kind of. Not sure yet.
Let's see. I think through the brown doors. Spurderman. Okay, this is progress. That's a Dutch angle. Dutch angles equals progress.
Yes, it does. It also means scary, scary shit about to come. Make sure you are fully healed. Spooderman. Spooderman. Who invited Spooderman? Ew, it's all sticky. It's not what you want to hear.
I do hate the fact that, like, something that I know that an actual rifle should hit is like doing minimal amounts of damage.
It does kind of. Oh, man, that defense down aura is just sickening. That distance on that sucker.
Also,
Oh.
thank you, Itrio, for the sub. And apparently I've gotten a gift, and so did Eric Foxy. So...
Hello, hey! Hey, Napfuri. That's freaking awesome. Thank you very much. Of course, you're part of the group here, so it's expected. No. How dare you not do it? I don't love it.
So Itrio, this is Kage.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Oh no.
I hate to say it, but this is a room that has absolutely nothing inside here other than an encounter. So, ta-da!
I mean,
Also, in PC building news, well, not so much PC building, more so, accessories or peripherals rather. I got myself the Logitech MX Master 3S to replace my 2S.
Oh, congratulations! When will that be coming in?
I bought it from Best Buy in store, so it is in my hands right now, and I love it.
Oh, look at you with new
He's-
technology.
he's lovingly caressing it in the most inappropriate way possible.
It's my precious.
You know that I bought my 2S when we were working together, Asher?
Yes!
I bought it because of a certain coworker's recommendation.
Yes.
And I have been using my 2S since then across 3 jobs now.
I mean,
Oh,
I will admit, I do have a, like, Logitech Performance MX mouse that I bought years ago, and I still use it, but it's more of, like, if I'm going to be sitting lazing in my bed, I grab that thing, turn it on, and then just use that instead of... I think what I have is the gaming mouse. Also, I got confused.
Did you get confused? Oh no! Oh, you mean you got the You have to be specific because you said you were confused, and I'm like, this
I know,
level's
he got
pretty straightforward.
confused.
I got confused. Also, we have
Yes.
two Charmanders spinning. And
But no,
Aha! Wild Charmander has appeared.
I was much happy. My 2S has had its service life.
And probably then some.
The scroll wheel has grime on my 2S.
Ew.
After trying to clean it.
No.
It does
Have you worn
happen.
away the pads on it?
No, the grippiness is still there. It's just grimy from 5-ish years of use
Ah,
to the point where, like, I'm sure stuff is underneath the weird, like, rubber grip bit. It looks like the rubber grip bit has actually flaked off in some portions.
you haven't reached the bare plastic yet?
No.
Not yet.
And you're not using it hard enough then.
I'm not getting rid of my 2S. I'm actually thinking of taking it in with me to the office because it is still a good mouse. I think the main reason why I picked up the 3S over the 2S is that the 3S is Type-C.
oh,
The 2S is Micro B. And so I have exactly one cable to share between this headset that I'm currently using, which, mind you, I'm currently connected through the 3.5 millimeter attachment cable because I haven't charged this thing in a couple weeks. And so it's dead because I don't want to dig out my Type B cable.
Back to the twisted hallway.
the Dutch angle hallway.
Make sure you use that medicine too before you go in the door.
I thought I used it.
Did you?
Well, you'll find out.
I guess they'll find out now.
Uncle Ben's hurt. And giant, huge, fuck off biological monstrosity dog is right between the two.
I'm surprised that it hasn't eaten him yet, but I suppose that is the whole plan, was to
Shiva?
ooh, what an ugly monster.
It's not Shiva. Shiva's already dead. Aya, please don't let her turn into a monster.
It's a little too late for that kid, but okay.
Come on, I'm the one you want.
Well, you don't want to entice it, for Christ's sake.
There are 3 targets.
Well, that's nice.
Left head, right head, and crotch rocket. What? I mean center head.
Yes. Center head.
There you go. Your spinning Charmanders are pinned for the next 15 minutes.
Hello. Okay.
Yay.
Why do I get the feeling that, like, one of these heads, it will do healing?
Because it is. And
Now
I don't remember which head, so don't ask me.
I'm gonna do
You're
target 1, because it's 1.
Sure. Hello. Whoa. That's a big frickin' laser, sir. You might want to move. Ooh. One of these heads is not like the other. You
Just
are right.
realized you
Whoa.
made your Discord account, Asher, the same day you made the server we're speaking in.
Yes.
He didn't like to waste time. He knew he was gonna have to make a server for us.
Hey! You did the exact same thing. You joined this server the same day you made your account.
Yeah, right.
One of these heads is not like the other. Oh wait, you already said that. Oh, I feel like an idiot.
That's okay. That's one of the other heads saying that.
Oh, good.
There's 2 heads. There's 3 heads. Remember? You're fine. I do have the chat up so I can read it. Ooh, oh, that kind of grazed you. Okay, that's one of the heads gone. It tells you when the head is gone by giving a guttural scream that does nothing but shake the screen.
I can
Shoot!
type.
Ta! Shoot! Ta!
God. I mean, like, this game with... Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. I'm loving it.
No, it's ba-da-ba-ba-dum. I'm loving it, loving it.
Loving it. I don't think you want to talk about this horrible biological monstrosity.
I mean, it depends. If you're into it, then that's I'm not gonna judge. But holy crap, 3 heads.
I mean,
At least you're not fighting an echidna. That would be terrifying. I will let you think about that on your own time.
Please no.
Yeah, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to forget about that.
I'm gonna take it out of my head, put it into the trash can, and burn that trash can. You don't have to use those items, you know, you do have auto potion.
I know, but it's like...
I like it. It's funny, you weren't using potions that much in battle until after you got the auto potion, and now you're using it. I'm like, what the heck, man? What's the point of getting auto potion if you're going to start using your potions in battle?
Well, there goes one of the potions.
Ooh. Haven't seen that happen. Oh, yep, there you go.
You know what?
Whoa.
Screw the puppy!
Wow, ouch. That's rude. That puppy did nothing to you but, you know, try to kill your boss and your
Best friend's son.
Son, you know. You know what? Kill the thing.
It's like...
Wow, that was a good shot.
I'm ahead of Fate Test, by the way, in terms of gifting.
Oh no. And now we have the M9 II.
Is that a fact? You sure are.
Yeah. By
Oh.
one. It's only by one, but still, that is enough to be first.
And that's all we care about here at Front Row Geeks. If you are not in first, we don't give a crap.
Let's see. 40.
Oh wow, I'm still on this list as number 3.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Well, it's set to all time. I don't know how you change that though. I think it's just based off of how long you've had a channel and how many people are actively participating. I think it's just completely automatic by Twitch. You don't get a say.
Oh, that's true. Because I just looked at my sub here, and apparently I'm in I've been subscribed for 26 months, but I have a 19-month streak.
Whoa.
So I've been running naked across your stream, and you haven't even freaking noticed. For over a year.
Yeah, tier 1 subbed for 26 months.
There you go.
Ben, Captain.
Oh, yeah.
Hiya, Uncle Ben's hurt.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but maybe
Burn!
it's just the high def polygons right now on these models, but their eyes look like they're black and like they're
Soulless.
Now it's Lovecraftian. Soulless Lovecraftian monsters are left behind. I don't know if I want to deal with the mitochondrian creatures or these guys.
Early PS1 models.
Oh Lord.
Daddy.
I will say, man, Daniel is one of my favorite characters.
Ben, are you okay? Uncle Baker is protecting me. Baker looked like he's about to just collapse.
He's just staring at that floor going, oh God. I almost fucking died. And now he's up. Okay. Probably want to get a bigger gun, Baker.
I'm just looking at the last message you've sent in chat, Kage. Your computer doesn't like the precinct for some reason.
Ooh.
I think that was the last week's episode.
Yeah, when my computer was going like, I'm going to use all the resources for Discord and nothing else.
And I was like, oh, that is just not looking good.
This is why there's an upgrade that I'm trying to get taken care of.
How is that going, by the way?
Oh, it's going swimmingly. Why don't you tell him, Asher?
You mean drowningly?
With nice cement flippers.
What's going on? Since last time we
that's
talked.
the problem.
That's the problem. It's nothing is going on.
The few times I can actually get it to detect Eddie's loaned card, it freezes up or just doesn't finish booting, or I can't get to the BIOS screen.
It doesn't like the card.
So, and
I'm here.
it could be any number of things, but the error code kind of consistently changes, but it's usually never the processor. It's usually like boot crash or VGA
if it was an
crash.
if it was an issue with the processor, it just wouldn't try to boot.
Yeah.
It would just give up and regret its life choices before it was even born.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's like, I'm happy that the processor is not the cause.
It's like me after Thanksgiving dinner.
This is a dream of just self-depreciation.
I was like, I regret everything.
I mean, I subjected myself to Hades.
Ooh.
I mean, that does have some sort of sadism towards yourself.
I mean, it's not quite to Elden Ring level, but
it gets there.
it's quite close.
Remember when... Oh, wait. Remember when Ben was younger? We used to all play at your place. Sir. Cut that out. Baker is fine. Like the old times. Yay! Shiva.
Yay!
Ben, don't worry.
Now-
It was a horrible monstrosity against God, and we had to put it down. Since when were you religious? Nothing?
Nothing, tra-la-la.
Ben. Whoever did this to Shiva...
It's such a sad thing.
You'll get him, right? Yeah, I will. Day 4. Conception.
Oh, that's ominous.
Can
Also
we
just realized
Yeah.
you've only been following since the 9th. Kage,
Since the 9th of what?
2022.
Oh, really?
You've been subbed for 26 months at Tier 1, but you've only been following the stream since a couple weeks ago.
That's weird. I must have. I guess I was so used to actually just joining the stream, I completely forgot to actually follow.
Jesus.
That would also explain why I haven't been watching as often as I should. But I at least was paying my dues.
People.
Any more important information you want to impart upon me, Adriel?
That's all it shows me.
Okay. Great!
I mean, it does tell me when you created your account in 2015. That's not nearly as comical, though. That's just you created your account.
Yeah, that was probably right when we were starting streaming, too.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse. If that's when the streaming started, and you hadn't followed since then.
I have a very good defense for that. I was always part of the stream in some way, shape, or form.
That's valid.
It's valid, but
Mm-hmm.
but now I made sure to follow, so now I'm a good little follower.
Come on, Daniel. You're in charge now. Yeah, well, I'm not too used to this sort of thing. You're doing great, boss. But why did Eve decide to attack the precinct? To get rid of us? Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it. You're right. Where did he go
yeah,
anyway?
Where did Maeda go during this whole process? I just stayed out here in the front.
I'll be
Make him
fine.
sound like-
Besides, I promised Nick's at the hospital that I'd settle scores with Eve. Start
Good
fixing
little
up the
follower.
office.
FRG out of context. Ah!
Good little follower effort.
So this is our only indication that Nick survived, which is good.
Yes.
Because we all thought, I thought he died, but no, he's alive, thankfully.
I bet he's snooping around the criminal ID lab on the 3rd floor.
But we have somewhere to go. Before we do, we gotta check a locker, and we also have to go back into the basement.
Back to the basement. Oh, that sounds horrible to say.
There's a door that you couldn't access before, and you can now. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Well, there's also things I need to drop off down here in the basement.
Down in the basement. This is where I keep all my specimens.
Jeez. Ugh.
We don't talk about them. That's why the door is locked.
You'll leave all equipment tweaks to me. Now we're playing it my way now. No permit needed. But it'd be nice if you could bring me some gun trading cards if you see them lying around. Hey, I may not come close to being as good as old Torres, but you can trust my work. So what'll it be?
So here's that. He says that you no longer need a permit, but technically you do, or you have to have a trading card. So he's kind of lying to you here. So I already don't like this asshole. Where's Torres?
I mean, it's one of those things of, So I really don't want to keep the full cure on me at this point. I feel like that's save it for later.
Put it away. Put it away. Wait till the last part of the game, and then you'll remember that you actually had it, and you'll forget that you'll take it with you, and it'll be in there forever.
Moving the jacket over. I'm not sure if I want to keep the M16A1 because the SG 550.
Okay,
that
that's
is...
a little bit. If that is something you want to empty it, make sure before you put any gun away, you empty it out before you do.
Yeah.
Words to the wise. Empty out your cartridges before you put them into storage. You don't want to be like, shit, I wish I had those 7 bullets in my MA1, but I left them in the storage locker. Well, bollocks. And then you're dead. And everyone would laugh at you. We want to avoid this, so make sure you do.
This is a weird question, but what is the, like, ability of the Club 2?
Oh, can you bring it up again so I can see it? Or if you already have it up, just leave it there.
There we go.
Just waiting for the stream to catch up.
5 seconds later. I mean, 5 minutes later.
5 minutes later. Let's see this sucker. What are you looking at? That is stealing an item when you use it as a melee weapon. It will attempt to mug your opponent.
Okay, so this is the so I can't transfer it to gun.
No, it's a specific to the melee weapon, unfortunately.
Okay. Is there a Club 3?
There is a Club 3!
Okay, I'm guessing that's a post-game weapon, or...
I think you get it day 5. Or later day 4. Very end of day 4. One of the two. But you do get a Club 3. I think it's at the very beginning of day 5, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm scanning my brain, and that hurts.
An MP5K?
Ta-da! There's your grenade launcher, I think.
Well, no, that's a machine gun.
Oh.
Yeah, but it might have an underslung grenade launcher.
Ah, and that one has a 3-er.
And an offense.
That offends me.
Let's check it. The MP5K...
You definitely need to start using those items. Don't want to keep them hidden, because those are very nice to have.
Yeah. Admittedly, with it having a lower attack and a much shorter range. I think I'll swap over to the MP5K. For now. For now. And then probably up the offense of the MP5. I'll keep the rifle on me because it's nice.
Yeah. But now that you've opened a storage area here, you can get rid of the key. So make sure to go upstairs to the locker as well. Open up the locker, take what's in there, and then get rid of the locker key. Just to free up your inventory. Just a helpful guy helping out.
Yeah.
Get rid of the keys.
Drop the keys in the sewer.
Drop
What?
the frickin' keys. That's the only thing that I have an issue with the game is the inventory management. But, you know, it's the way
it is... Oh, hey, medicine.
Did you forget to grab that medicine?
I think I grabbed it and it was a medicine 1, and now it's a medicine 3.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think they would have given you a medicine 3 at the beginning.
Trading card! Ah, nice!
Yeah, you can use that to mod your weapon or armor in the future. And you can keep that.
Is that kept in the inventory, or is that actually...
That'll be inventory. Yeah, it's in your inventory. Just like the mod permits.
Ugh.
I know.
It's like, I don't think there's a... I think I'll keep them because I don't want to make any modifications just yet.
That's fine. But you do want to hold on to them in case you do.
Yeah. So, nope. Store an item. Select. I'll keep that tool. I'll storage key. Move.
Locker key, move.
Locker key. Move. And trading card. Move. Because
There you go.
if I'm going to be using it, like, this is the only place I can use it, because I can't use it.
That is true. So yeah, you can't use it anywhere else. Yet. I will leave that as ominous.
So they said I need to go to level 3.
Upstairs. Yeah, upstairs to find Maeda.
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 God. Which, I think, isn't he, like, the main protagonist from the book?
He is not.
Oh.
He's a new character for this game, but he basically insinuates that he researched that. So I would assume he was probably around during that incident and was just, made aware of it, because he's definitely old enough to do that, but it definitely does not indicate that he was a participant. Maeda is a completely new character.
But then again, like, he's also probably our bridge between the book and the game.
Yes, because he explains the incidences that happen in the novel.
Yep.
So that's always good to know.
Looking at this, like, if they did decide to redo Parasite Eve, like, in the style of, like, 7 Remake...
Yeah.
I feel like they would give you certain models of gun. Not...
Yes.
Admittedly, like, all these models of guns are actual models of weapons.
Yes, they are.
Like, the MP5K is an actual variant of the MP5.
Mm-hmm.
I think the K is... I'm probably going to be horribly wrong on this, but I think the K stands for... like, the fact that it's meant for a riot unit. So it actually has lower velocity. Which... that's technically not a bad thing in a gun, but it's also... it's still a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I think the difference between the MP5 and the MP5Ks is that the MP5K has a shorter barrel. So it's for just so that it could be like fired a little bit closer to the body.
Yeah.
So, and that would make sense for riot control. So,
yeah.
But I don't know too much about guns. I actually have to look them up.
I mean, I have an understanding of guns, and that comes from my background. But at the same time, it's like, there are just still some things that are, like, weird to me. Like, why have that in there? And then it's like, other times it's like, oh, they just made it to sound cool. It's like...
Right.
Which...
Well, either that or they didn't have the copyright to use the well-known name.
Yeah. Because I don't think we get the... Kalashnikov, aka the AK-47.
I don't think so, no.
But no, the funny thing that I heard is that the whole point behind the AK-74, which is the successor model, is that they want the reason why it's called the 74 instead of the 47 is because they wanted it to sound more than the original. And so they swapped the 4 and the 7, so it's like, oh hey, this is the 7. It's like, this is the higher tier model. And no, it's like just a few models later. How did you guess? This kind of place makes me think more clearly. Oop. Hey, Maeda, Why did Eve attack the precinct? What I want to know is why Eve didn't show herself this time. I felt her presence here, but as soon as we arrived, she was gone. It could be a distraction. Distraction? For what? What for? Is there a sperm bank or a hospital that conducts artificial insemination nearby? Oh, no, Maida, no.
That sounds unfortunate.
A sperm bank? Well, I don't think Eve's body will last much longer. Right now, the mitochondria are just parasites in her body. So she's trying to create this ultimate being like she did in Japan? I'm afraid so. So, if we can stop her from getting there, she'll die eventually. I think a doctor at St. Francis Hospital specializes in artificial insemination. Why do you know this, Daniel? Not how. Why do you know this?
You don't question Daniel. He knows what he do.
Let's go, Maida. Hey, what about me? You're captain for now, remember? Gotta look after the precinct.
Oh,
Alright, here, take this then.
I mean,
38 special. What?
Yes.
Ammo 30.
Yeah. See, he had 30 ammo. Good lord. The rest of those guys could have used that much.
I mean, I could see Daniel carrying 30 ammo as a light bit. So, next section is hospital. And now we get to see Aya drive, and she drives just as badly as Daniel does.
She sure does.
What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. I wonder why Daniel didn't come with us. He said he's gonna get, the dirt on Clamp. So he wants to be with Ben. Oh, yes, of course. Maida? Yes? That creature that was born in Japan. What happened to it?
Spoilers!
For the novel.
Yeah, spoilers for the novel.
It died, along with the scientist that was its father. How did a monster like that die? There was a rebellion? The mitochondria passed from the father didn't connect with the one... What?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What? Let me read this again in a normal voice. The mitochondria passed from the father.
Right. Yes.
I may be horribly misremembering this, but don't you only get the mitochondria from your mother?
I would assume that would be the case on a normal basis. Let me see here. Let's see.
Anyway, we're back trying to get back into Maida's voice. The mitochondria.
While we figure out this answer,
Google says it's the mother in nearly all mammals.
inherited only from the mother. Yes.
So
I would-
lizard.
So I would assume that.
It's video game logic.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Well, science
if
fiction
we-
logic, comic book logic, whatever you want.
I will say this, that at least for this particular instance, we are dealing with a highly evolved version of mitochondria, so it is possible that a very small percentage of the father mitochondria was passed down. And if that was the case, then that would be the cause of the rebellion. But that's pretty, that's stretching it.
With the ones passed from Eve. It began to deteriorate, and the father held on to the dissolving flesh, and they died. So, the father basically died, and because he was holding a dissolving corpse, it also decided to dissolve. It dissolved him with it. Even though it's a monster, I guess it's still your child. Okay,
It's like, that was awkward. It's a sad situation, but that's what happened in the novel.
Yeah. Here it is.
Love how you just casually walk around holding a gun.
I mean,
New York.
it's New York, and I is a police officer in the 90s, so action movie thriller rules at this point, where it's like, if you don't have your gun out, they don't know you're a police officer.
Only in the 90s. Only in the 90s.
Only in the 90s.
The times are simpler then.
It's hot. It looks like Eve is in there. Well, I'm gonna stay out here in the snow.
Probably a good idea.
You wait here. Aya? Take this. The Mayoke charm. Helpful good luck charm. Does nothing, I'm guessing.
Does absolutely nothing.
It's a bell to keep away bad spirits. Just hold on to this, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
I'll keep it. I mean, knowing, like, if this was remake, the Hamaya and Mayoke charms, they probably would actually do something.
I would think so.
But it would be like the Hayama charm would slightly increase drops from enemies, and by slightly I mean it would increase like the common drop.
Yeah, maybe. Whatever. What does the luck stat usually do? Was it like a critical thing to hit for criticals?
I think in this
in normal
one,
RPGs,
it depends on the RPG itself, but some RPGs tend to have the luck stat as critical. I know in all the Souls games, it's also it's also tied to the drop rate of items from enemies.
There you go.
So, by having a higher luck stat, you have a better chance of getting item drops.
So there you go. Yeah, that would be perfect then. It would actually give you a higher percentage of drop rate.
Yeah. Whereas this one, I would say that it would probably, like they said, it keeps, like he said, it keeps vengeful spirits away. It would probably actually prevent quotations low level enemies from attacking.
Either that or lower the percentage of crit attempts on you.
Yeah.
That would be a good one to do.
Or increase miss rates, possibly.
Either way, these are actually biological constructs, so spiritual luck items don't do diddly. They're not demons. They're biological creatures.
They're dogs and cats and rats and bats and...
Dogs and cats living together in mass hysteria type of situation. You know. The terrifying stuff.
Small ghost child through glass door. Maya? Or was it just my reflection? And door's locked.
It's the girl in the mirror.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
More musical references. So before we
I don't make money of them, but come on.
God, the fact that the TV has to be suspended that way is 100% 90s.
Hmm.
You need a green key card.
Key card for the win.
I think this is the. I think this is definitely where I stopped. What floor did you press, Aya? What floor? Going down? Oh no, the elevator cables. Snip, snip. And 5-foot drop, and it just dead stops. Because there are safeties in place. Oh, hey, look, a water fountain. Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
That's not a joke.
The power! Zorch.
As someone who has suffered from them, they're not a joke.
Eve's trying to trap me down here. She's cut the main power line. Oh great! One elevator is broken, and without power, the other one is useless. Nope, can't interact with the water fountain. Can't get a sippy sip. Slorp. Autopsy room. Door locked. Oh, this door's open.
Check every door. It's dark down here.
Whoop. Sparkly. On the top shelf.
Top shelf?
Fuse 1!
See, I like it when the game at least numbers your fuses so that you know that there's multiple fuses you're gonna need. It's like, yes, I'm going to need another.
Okay, now this M79. This one has a needle icon? Admittedly, this thing is saying grenade launcher.
That is a tranquilizer, sir. It has a tranquilizer effect to those that are susceptible to it.
Ooh.
Which, of course, is basically like a sleep.
Yeah, I know, but like
in the layman's terms.
Let's see here. So 35, 43, 23, 44, 65, 4. I'm kind of saying here, like, do I want to remove that, or should I just... I'll leave it alone for now.
Just for now. I would definitely attach it to a weapon that you'll eventually start using a lot. So,
Oh
but
no.
hold it for a while. I think you'll probably find a better
Goo
weapon.
boys!
Yes, goobies. That's one of the few enemies I'm not really sure about. How did the mitochondria do that?
Amoebas?
I didn't know. I wasn't
Oh,
aware
no.
that amoeba had mitochondria.
Wow, this thing is...
What's up?
Maybe it's somebody's eyeballs.
Ugh. Ooh, that's like a machine. That's a machine gun, right?
Well, yeah, the MP5 is a submachine gun.
Ah, yes. Because those bullets are coming out pretty fast.
.30 ammo. In a hospital.
You know what? That is one of the strangest things, is that this hospital has a shit ton of bullets, and you're like, what were they waiting for?
All my mind I could think of is like, this is not modern day Canada.
But again, it's New York, so maybe.
Maya, wait, it's me. Why are you dressed in those clothes? You must be cold. It's a child in the middle of a hospital basement that
Yes, complete the sentence.
she is, like, way too young to be your sister. Unless your parents were that type of parents where they had, children 10 years apart. And fly. Or I don't like you, sir.
It is a very mutated fly. It's disgusting. It's very Cronenberg, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't like the puddles.
No, those are poison puddles. Don't touch. The hospital just has a bunch of just things that you just go no. Yay! Kill them. Kill them all. Now, what's kind of interesting is that, I don't know if it's interesting, but I will mention it anyway. You will notice that there are burn victims from the previous days on some of these gurneys. Kind of creepy.
Well, I mean...
It's also called continuity! Ish.
I think I will take Medicine 2 over a Cure P.
I think so too. As much as poison sucks, you can detox that away if you want to.
Well, I'm going to swap my gun from the MP5K to... Let's try out the M79.
Why not?
Because
this is a time for trial and error, and might as well give it a go, eh?
all these gurneys full of beef jerky. I mean, corpses.
You have a strange fascination of calling corpses beef jerky. Is there something that you're not telling us?
Well, these ones are burnt, so
Yes.
they kind of look like beef jerky, and it smells like long pig.
That's very specific.
I
I'm still concerned.
have a Cure P I don't need. And
I have a therapy that I don't need. Dump it in a box. Don't forget to save. And I think maybe one of those drawers might have something. I don't remember.
Something there, but I don't have anything. It won't allow me to shove something in there. And
your inventory's full, and let me just push it back. You do have bonus points. You could add them to your...
Alright, well, time for bonus point time.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. We don't
Autopsy
have
key.
available, guys. I'm sorry.
You only have a handful of bonus points. I don't know what you're complaining about. Only a handful.
Only a hand.
What I understand is, like, this has, like, what? I can get a max of, like, 99 slots, or is there, like, a smaller amount?
You know what? I've never maxed out my inventory, so I never can really tell you. I don't know. I can look it up for you, though.
Yeah, check it.
If you really, really want to know.
I mean, like, it's not going to spoil the game. It's more of,
It won't, but... Alright, let's take a look here. 50!
50. Okay.
50. 50 is the max that you personally can carry.
Whereas, like, Torres and Wayne, they have unlimited slots, right?
Oh, yeah. That is definitely true. Huh.
Oh! Now you decide to do that!
I mean, can you really blame?
A little bit.
I guess that's fair.
It seems this key is no longer useful. I'll discard it.
I used to call autopsy. I think I was doing like an online comic back in the day when I first started doing Photoshop, and I accidentally said auto spy instead of autopsy. So I've always called it the auto spy key. Those were the days where you can make a meme out of your own misspelling error. Or burnt bodies.
Okay,
What's
it's
up?
a shotgun.
Yes, it is. It sure is. Whew, that is some heavy crit there.
I think I like this weapon.
Yeah.
Uber Eats hurts my brain.
What hurts your brain?
Uber Eats. That'll be the first and last time I use their grocery shopping thingy.
Oh, that's a
Ew.
shame. I'm never fond of. I'm never fond of those apps. I'm just like, you know what? I just rather go get it myself. But I guess in their circumstances, you can't really leave.
Yeah, with there had been ice on the road and whatnot, I did not want to go driving.
Oh, I'll let some other poor hapless chap do it for me. I see how you work here, Israel. That's kind of sneaky.
Hey, I tip on these apps, so you know.
I hope so.
But no.
Don't be Mr. Pink. Don't do no tipping.
So my biggest problem right now is that the card that I used, I also paid a few other bills on.
Oh no.
So
no.
I had the money for the Uber grocery order. It showed up today. It was fine. Everything went fine. I asked there were a couple substitutions, replacements, stuff that happens when you're grocery shopping. And then Uber tried to charge the card again
For why?
for the actual amount of the order. No, now I know technologically they placed a hold and supposedly released it.
Yeah.
However, I paid through Apple Pay
Oh no.
to my Discover card. And
I feel pain.
and so I have, X number of dollars of credit still available, which is enough to cover the difference between what they originally authorized and the total order amount.
Oh no, we're fighting a rat man.
But because the hold is still on my card from the original authorization, the subsequent charge for the actual order amount failed.
Oh, yes, that is officially a rat man. That's more like probably a scientific rat. Science
Yeah.
rat.
Well, he's throwing a bomb, so maybe he's Skaven.
Oh.
Oh,
I think I like this weapon. This weapon has
Yeah.
officially made me happy.
alright, then use it as your new main. Whoa, nice dodge. I'm
Nice
sorry,
dodge.
Again, I know, as there's delay, again, we don't have everything set up because your computer is having trouble turning itself on, which, to be perfectly honest, is an issue that we all can sometimes have.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
making okay, sorry, go ahead.
that's what I got. That's what I got to go through a few minutes ago. That's
Well,
why I was
that's-
signing up for a bit.
Not a problem. Definitely understandable.
Oh look.
My chat message with them ended with, "Well, I guess you'll get your money when your hold clears, and not before then." And I
Right.
just won't order anything through Uber this weekend.
That would probably be a smart idea, mate.
Blue
I
card
mean,
key
this
off of
weekend?
the red jerky. I mean, dead body.
Well, they won't let me order anything until I settle this order, which was settled by like 95% if they hadn't just
Screwed you
released the
over.
hold.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Here's the thing, merchants, I know for a fact, can adjust the charge after the fact.
Yes.
Uber, of all people, offering a service where the charge could be variable, why the hell aren't they doing that?
That's a good question.
Because not only that, but doing it that way means that they can exceed credit limits.
Ooh.
This is weird. Just in game.
Oh,
but...
let's Viet. Go ahead and give us what's going on in the game because we were having an Uber discussion.
Sorry about that.
Why is there a nuclear reactor in the basement of a hospital?
Oh, that's simple. That's where they actually handle the fallout shelter right here. This
Well,
is the
no,
fallout.
there's actual reasons for maybe not in the hospital, but near a hospital.
Near a hospital, yes. And
But within the actual vicinity and building of the hospital.
within the basement of the hospital? Very
would
close
I mean,
by?
would you rather have it in the basement than the roof?
I mean, I think it's probably a machine that I don't think it's actually a reactor. It might be just the symbol that it might be radioactive, so it might be just something that like a very large X-ray machine or
X-ray or scientific study.
yeah. This is
If this is a larger hospital, there's probably a scientific research wing. Or whatever they call it. The area where very sick people go and get tested on with hopes of finding a cure for something.
Can I use this potion?
So believe it or not, there's actually an actual St. Francis hospital, since they did, do their history
Yeah.
when they were going to New York. So there is that. So, but of course, with it being a St. Francis hospital, that means that used to be a Catholic hospital. So I'm trying to see if there's an actual remade one.
I hope you
This one
enjoy your
closed
stay.
down. She's starting to really tick me off.
Something tells me she crashed the other elevator.
Oh, it's possible.
And I know I probably have to go back and grab something, but my inventory the way it is, it's like,
Right.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
Water.
So there
And
is
those-
actually. Go ahead.
And those of you watching the stream, if you haven't had a cup of water, go get yourself a cup of water.
Get your 50s.
Hydrate!
It seems this key is no longer useful. I'll discard it. I think this is when they learned that once a key is used, you discard it.
Yeah. You wish that they did it otherwise, but.
Yeah.
So there's still actually a St. Francis Hospital and Heart Center, which is in the South, technically. So it's not part of New York,
Oops.
New York. Well, that's interesting.
This is not where I meant to go. I was trying to go back to the autopsy room so I could get whatever the heck is on top of the medicine cabinet in the disposal facility, because I saw biohazard bins, which that makes sense to keep it down in the basement, because generally that's maybe also where the incinerator is.
That is also very possible as well.
But
I was gone for 30 seconds, and I feel like I missed an entire conversation.
You really didn't.
you really didn't.
Okay.
Fuse 2! But yeah, no, these are biohazard bins right here.
Ah, so that makes sense then. So it's
Just-
probably just for research and.
The factor that, like, this, and it has radioactive, and then we have rad suits,
Mm-hmm.
tells me this is not normal by any means. The other factor is that there's no yellow tape sailing. Can't stand here unless you're wearing a rad suit. But
Well,
that's...
that would be the caution sign on the door. That's probably lead lined.
That too. But admittedly, there are actual, like, weird purple and yellow tape that they actually mark out on areas that that's where radiation will happen, but they can't protect it because that's where also certain pieces of equipment that have to monitor have to go into the do stuff. So it's considered a leakage zone. And
yeah.
and if people ask me why, it's like, welcome to being on a submarine. There were zones that in the engine room were taped off, and it's like, we have the reactor open. Do not step past these pieces of tape.
Which is very smart.
Yeah. Maya, wait, don't leave me alone.
Proceeds to leave.
Proceeds to run away like a child.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Inventory's full.
Of course, inventory's full.
Hello. Hello.
That's
7 bullets.
Careful, I think that might have a rate of fire that's random.
But I can swap out this 2 for a 7.
You can, but I'm going to be honest with you. 3 is probably your best limit because 7 is just obnoxiously long, and if you get interrupted, then you won't be able to use your ATB until you're done firing.
I could see that.
Yeah. So as much as 7 is all you don't want to. It's more like a. So you would just want to probably stick with 3, if any. Unless you really want to just, spray.
Oh my god, I have so many tools.
I mean, that's a good thing to have.
I know. But it's like...
Your inventory is full. Would you like to put something in? Oh, have a tool. Ah.
I have 5 tools.
I think the game is trying to tell you something. Use your tools.
Okay, while the MP5K was nice, I like the M79 better, so I'm gonna swap its... After draining it of its bullets.
Yes, please don't forget to do that first. That is gun handling 101. Always empty your clip. Preferably not into a person.
I'm going to take the rate of fire over and move it over. So, because I'll be honest, the God, trying to find the right word. The submachine gun.
Yes.
Don't. It doesn't feel right because it feels like it's not doing a lot of damage.
Okay.
Whereas this one, it's like, oh, hey, look, I can shoot the...
I can.
Oh, hello! No, I do not like you, sir. You crab man thing.
It's pretty nasty, isn't it?
My favorite part is how it just appears out of nowhere. And it's that huge.
It is rather large.
I feel like that's not exactly something that would just not be noticed.
Right? I think you would notice that kind of large monstrosity just standing right in front of you.
You have to kill the ball too.
Yes. Yes. Remember, they teach you this in class. Follow the bouncing ball. And make sure you have a shotgun to get rid of it.
Somebody apparently microwaved a burrito for 4,000 hours. That, or somebody
The
just...
burrito had seafood in it?
I think we found out... I think we found out what that monstrosity was.
Bing!
Mitochondrial burrito.
Oh, no wonder it was all mangled.
I don't like that. No.
Just nasty.
Things to watch out for. Mitochondrial burritos. It will come alive and kill you.
Oh, it will. Those things
I
are
would
no
have
joke.
gone with the powerhouse lunch.
Mm. See, now I want to make a parasite. Now I want to make a Parasite Eve cafe.
Mm. I
The
think
mitochondrial burger, the powerhouse of the beef. Or
oh
something
no,
silly.
the main circuit breaker is torn apart and some fuses are missing.
Aww.
Insert a fuse in the fuse block, yes.
Please do.
Repair wires. Yes,
you want
bare wires.
It's not turned on, so they're not live. I mean, if you did this when you turned it on, then that would be stupid.
We've got the fuses in. Toggle power on.
I like how most of the fuses were right next to each other.
Yeah. Full power!
I will state that knowing the fuses, those things aren't tiny. Those things are supposed to be like the size of fucking like 12-ounce energy can.
These are Resident Evil fuses. They are a lot smaller than you think.
Yeah, essentially they're the size of a car fuse, but have the power load of the equivalent of a nuclear reactor.
Yes.
Hospital
Because-
fuses, the powerhouse of the hospital.
Oh no. There was Jello. Oh, that's what these things are. These are from the hospital Jello cups.
Ew.
Don't get me wrong. Hospital Jello cups are nice, especially after, you know, some incidences that I've encountered. But, the fact that...
You know, there's a part of me that wants to know a story of that, but I really don't. My curiosity is not forthcoming.
Oh no, that was something that I did tell you about it.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Never mind. I know the story, and I will spare everyone the details.
Yeah.
Also, I love how you're just shooting a gun inside of a hospital.
This is a New York
It's not like
hospital.
it's a populated
Okay.
hospital.
It's not really. It's not populated.
It's not even so much the population of the hospital. It's all of the really random equipment that could have, you know, poisonous gases in them or
Caustic
you know-
fumes, caustic liquids in general, formaldehyde.
Don't think acid is very commonly found in hospital shells.
Well, considering that we were doing autopsy, and I know autopsy generally has a jug of formaldehyde, and that stuff is highly
Yeah.
flammable.
Yeah, but it's not
And
like it's
then-
kept at the nursing station.
Well, then there's also, you know, your cleaning materials to for the scrubs and whatnot. Those are gonna be, you know, specifically those are gonna be chemical. Pretty much, there's a bunch of chemicals in a hospital, and you don't
Yeah.
want those things mixing. And even stuff that's meant for cleaning, you don't want certain cleaners mixing either, or else you have knockout gas.
Or worse, chlorine gas. Admittedly,
Yeah.
the hospital's better at keeping those two chemicals away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a gun. The gun does the bullets once they're fired don't care what they hit.
The gun doesn't care. The gun just does
The-
gun.
The gun just guns.
Maya
That should be-
and me? But yeah, no. The gun just does gun stuff. Oh no, they're in the lobby. Time to shoot out the TV. I mean... Ah, boy.
Don't do it. do it. There's a lot of Jello out here. I'm just saying. And you have a shotgun that fires 3 bullets, but you need to constantly reload because you don't have enough bullet capacity. Which could be fixed, but you won't fix it because you're too busy firing your pellet gun into these Jellos. It's not like you have tools or anything to help with that. I mean, I'm not telling you how to play the game, but you are getting kind of slowly poisoned to death.
And now you're telling me, like, oh, go potion up because you're dying. When I have auto
You know
potion.
what would be great right about right now? A cure P. Go back to like half an hour, 45 minutes ago. You don't need those cure Ps anymore.
Oh yeah, you mentioned haste earlier. Guess what I
did.
just got?
Haste.
Haste.
Oh, that's right. You're now level 20. My goodness, sir.
Oh hey, look, some cure P.
After the fact.
After the fact, and we're at the 2-hour mark actually.
Oh, really? Well, you happen to have a save phone right next to you.
Yes.
So, ain't that convenient?
I have to
Go ahead.
disconnect my cat from my chair.
Pardon?
My cat was freaking grabbed onto the eyelet piece of my hoodie and got stuck. So it was just sitting, kind of standing behind my chair with its paws caught, meowing at me, being like, "Help, human! I've made a terrible mistake."
Release me!
And there's a part of you that's like, you know what? You got yourself in that mess. Why don't you fix it yourself? Mr. Independent. No, help the kitty. Good lord.
I helped the kitty. I'm
not a monster.
I'm gonna post it. I will help, but not after first taking pictures to
Oh yes, you have to
cat
prove
shame.
the world. Yes, you have to have proof. Pixar didn't happen, type of deal. You know.
Yeah. I have to kitty shame.
Kitty shame. Well, thanks everybody for joining, especially Itrio and Kage, who...
Yes.
It's been a while since you've joined, Kage, and Itrio, you're always welcome, even though you come at the weirdest of times.
Hey, I think his timing today was perfect. But that's
I was
me.
playing Hades, so...
Yeah, basically, another way of saying, yeah, I died and I just didn't want to continue.
I mean,
Pretty
you're right.
much.
You're right, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong there.
But thanks for joining. For everybody out there watching, if you liked what you heard, try and follow. Best way to help us out is follow along and let other people know about us. If you prefer a much more direct method, we do have a Patreon.
We do! Patreon!
The sub points here on Twitch, which, once again, thank you, Itrio, for gifting and resubbing, as well as Kage for that 19-month streak of just helping us out.
Yes, I know, I'm awesome. Hashtag humble brag.
And the final method, which is probably the worst way of helping us out, is our Redbubble store, which there's only t-shirts with the logo on there.
We will fix this. We will put a mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell shirt. That will be coming out next year.
The mitochondria burrito. Do not.
Yeah, and on the back is the powerhouse of the afternoon meal, or something silly.
24 beep.
Beep.
Oh, it's 24 bits beep.
Oh,
We don't have a cup yet. I need to set
We
that
will.
up.
we will get this done.
But if you liked what you heard and want to hear more, all of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel. If you like what you heard, but you want to listen to much more like stuff that we did talk about, we do have podcasts which are mostly archived. I know Eddie keeps wanting to revive the podcast, especially with that weird discussion we had in our meme channel about AI art. Which I'm not trying to revive that. It's just like,
Let me tell. No.
Ow!
That was me
Ow.
throwing my. That was me throwing my phone on the ground. I'm sorry. That was rather loud.
But as such, like that is like that would have been a perfect time to try and do a podcast. But well, it got heated. I wasn't mad at anybody, but it was like, I'm not saying.
He's not trying to say that he's mad, but secretly he is absolutely livid.
Anyway,
Anyways.
so those podcasts can be found on every major platform. So Apple, Google, Spotify. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's about it. We do have also Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. However long that's gonna last.
We don't need to talk about.
We don't need to talk about that.
I just need to mention that like it will last until it goes away for that final one.
It will be here until it be's here. Until it's no here anymore, then that's just unfortunate.
And then we will find a different one to use.
Yep.
As all things come into being, so too must all things come to an end.
Indeed.
But best way to find out when we're streaming is, of course, follow here on Twitch. And we're not going to be streaming tomorrow.
That's right, Kage. Following on Twitch lets you know when we're streaming.
Done it! I am following now! Good freaking lord. I would be more mad, but it's unfortunately true.
Yeah. And sadly, the next stream will once again be another Friday stream. Because, once again, our Wednesday streams are on hiatus because, well, our fearless leader of Raft, aka Eddie, / Baron5X, is currently on... I wouldn't call it holiday vacation because he's doing a lot of things that I would not consider vacationing. But
AKA snowboarding, skydiving,
AKA
rock climbing.
moving a family member from point A to point B.
That sounds like exactly what I just said.
But as such, the next stream will be Friday, so we will return with more Parasite Eve.
Skydiving and whatnot forced upon said family member?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's one way to travel.
I thought you said we were gonna be on a plane. We are on a plane, but it's not at 7:37. I know.
And as such, I believe since next Friday is the next stream, that will actually be the final stream of this year.
Oh my God, you're right.
Are we gonna skip a New Year's stream? Is there anything that would be happening on the Saturday or Sunday next weekend?
I'm going to double check to see if we want to do anything and if I am lucky enough to have a new computer to use.
That is completely at random.
I mean, doing a test stream with it wouldn't be a bad idea if it's, online and operational.
If it's operational.
Right.
If I have to do what I think I'm going to do, if I get the motherboard back and it gets up and running. Ugh. But, as such, that will be saved for probably Friday when I double check on that one. But
Okay.
until then, thanks everybody for joining us, and we hope you have a great evening and you enjoy the holiday this weekend.
The multiple
holidays.
holidays coming up.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays! Night, everybody.
Now about that paycheck.